मत्स्य कुर्म रघुनाथ नृसिंह वामन बराह आदि लिखा जा ना जाएगा ना. Now Lord Chaitanya is describing about Lila-avatar. So there are some of the names of the Lila-avatar. There are innumerable Lila-avatar. But these are some of the names. Matsya, Kurma, Raghunath, Nrsimha, Bhavan, Varaha, Adi. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a verse in which some of the names of the Lila-avatar is mentioned. Matsya, Sakachapa, Nrsimha, Varaha, Hasa, Rajanna, Vipra, Vivideshu, Kritavatarah, Tangapashinasti, Bhuvanancha, Tathanudesha, Bharanga, Bhuvo, Hara, Yaduttama Bandhananti. So all these incarnations, especially this Lila-avatar, Lila incarnation, they come, they descend on this material world to settle off some disturbances by the demons. There are two classes of men in this world, the Deva and the Asura. Deva means those who are devotees, those who are conscious, Krishna conscious, they are called Deva, gods, demigods. And demigod does not mean that something extraordinary. They are also living entities like us, but they are completely Krishna conscious, and therefore they have got unlimited power, and they are entrusted with some of the management of this material world. They are called Deva. And the Asuras, demons, atheists, they are not interested. They are simply meant for creating disturbance. So on the atheist class, the number of atheist class increases. At that time, it becomes intolerable for the devas and the gods to remain here, because the asuras can create much disturbance. At that time, Indrari Vyapulam Lokam Mridanti Jigeyu. Indrari, Indra means the demigods, head of the demigods. When his enemies are increased and create disturbance, these Lila-avatar, they come, as it is stated in the Bhagavad Gita, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskritam, just to deliver the faithful and to annihilate the unfaithful. Juge juge sambhavami, I come in every millenniums. Lila-avatare koilu digdarashan, gunavatare vishnu vivaram. Now Lord Chaitanya says, I have mentioned some of the Lila-avatar. Now, Sanatan, you just hear from me about Gunavatar. Gunavatar means the incarnation of the material qualities. There are three qualities in the material world: goodness, passion, and ignorance. So each quality is controlled by the Supreme Lord himself by his expansion of different incarnations. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Tin, Gunavatar. Now, on these three qualities, material modes of nature, the heads are Brahma. Brahma, the first living creature. Brahma, and Vishnu, God himself, and Siva, Lord Siva. Shiva's position is between Brahma and Vishnu. Vishnu is God, and Brahma is living in gradation. Living entity, they are also parts and parcel of God. Shiva is also part and parcel of God. Vishnu is also part and parcel of God. But there are degrees of power that we have already discussed. Krishna is 10%, Vishnu is 94%, Shiva is 84%, and we living entities, we are 78%. So, Trigun Angikar Kare Sishtadi Vyavaha. They have nothing to do with these material modes of nature. Just like a person in charge of the criminal department or jail department. But we should not think that he is also one of the prisoners because he is in charge of the jail department. No. Similarly, Siva, Lord Shiva, he is in charge of the modes of ignorance, but he is not ignorant. He is the most enlightened devotee of Lord. He has got a parampara, disciplic succession, which is called Vishnu Shami Sampradaya. Vishnu Shami Prabhu. There are 4 sampradayas of great devotees of Lord. One from Brahma, one from Siva, and one from Lakshmi, and one from the Kumaras. So Lord Shiva, although he is in charge of the department of the modes of ignorance, but he is not ignorant. We should not mistake that. Similarly, Brahma is also in charge of this passionate department, creative, initiation. This whatever we are creating, the creative incentive that is from Brahma, passion. And ignorance, they neither create, they simply destroy. And Vishnu, he has taken the charge of maintenance. Because without God, nobody can maintain us. Eka bhunam vidadati kama. There is one personality, one eternal personality. He maintains all other plural eternities. We are also eternities, but we are maintained by Vishnu. Even Brahma is also maintained by Vishnu, and Siva is also maintained by Vishnu. So these are 3 qualitative incarnations, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. Bhakti Mishra Kritapunne Kono Jivattam Rajagune Vivahita Karitamrita. Now, what is the constitution of Brahma? Brahma, just there are so many innumerable living entities. If some of them, they are devotees, but they want to enjoy this material world. They want to enjoy. They are devotee for taking some favor from God and want to enjoy this material. He is called Brahma. Brahma's constitutional position is that. Bhakti Mishra Kritapunne Kono Jivattam Rajagune Vivahita Paritarman Garbhodok Sahiddara Shakti Sanchari Vesti Sisti Kore Krishna Brahma Rup Dhari. But sometimes such I would say pious living entities are not able. So sometimes Krishna himself becomes Brahma and for maintenance, for create. Vashan jathasma sakaleshu nijeshu tejaha siyam kyat prakatayat tapitad vadatra brahmajaisa jagadanda vidhana karta govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Now, Brahma's description is given here that Bhasan jathasma sakaleshu nijeshu teja. Just like valuable stone, the example is very nice. Valuable stone, it's like diamond. Diamond has got power to illuminate. And what is this diamond? The diamond is made by the interaction of sunshine. All these valuable stones, they are products of sunshine. So, as a diamond has got power of shining power, it is derived from the sun. Diamond, the moon also, it derives power from the sun. Similarly, Brahma, although he is very powerful, he is known as creator of this universe, but he is just like diamond. He inherits power from the Supreme Lord. So he becomes powerful. Vashan jathasha sakaleshu nidishu teja. That is simple, a bit of power. Just like a diamond, diamond also illuminating, but it is not original luminous. Original luminous is sun. And the illumination expanded by diamond is not so valuable as the sunshine. Similarly, Brahma, although you see him so powerful, he has little power derived from the Supreme Law. That is the example given it. কোন কল্পে যদি যজ্ঞ জীব নাহি পায় আপনে ঈশ্বর তবে অংশে ব্রহ্মা হয় কোন কল্পে there are kalpa means the duration of one creation, this material creation, bhutta praliyate, it is created at a certain interval and it stays for some time, again it is annihilated. So again at the time of creation, if somebody is not available, then the Supreme Lord Krishna, he becomes Brahma himself. Jasang hipankajaraja philu kapolo lokapalai mauluttamai dhritamupasita tirtha tirtham Brahma bhavoham apijasya kala kalaya srishtat bahimachiramasya nipasananka. So, nijangsha kalaya Krishna tamagun angikare sanghate maya sange rudra rudhare. Similarly, sometimes when Siva is not available, Siva is available. Nijangsha kalaya Krishna tamagun angikare. Now, Krishna, the Lord himself, when he accepts the management of these modes of ignorance, he is called Siva. Shiva is God, but because he is in the department of ignorance, therefore his name is Siva. He makes Shiva, another meaning of Shiva is auspicious. These inauspicious persons who are in ignorance, for them Shiva worship of Lord Shiva is recommended, so that gradually they come to the modes of passion and goodness, and then they are liberated. So Nijangsha Kalaya Krishna Tamagunangi Kare Sangharat. But his business is destruction. When there is some destruction in this material world, you should know that is the action of Siva. Perhaps you have seen one statue that is very popular, sold in antique shops. Nataraj dancing and fire. All around there is fire. When Shiva begins to dance, his dance is very serious. As you dance, Krishna Kirtan, similarly Shiva also dances for annihilation. There is fire. By his dancing there will be fire. Sanghate Maya Sange Rudra Rudhare. Maya Sange, he has got connection with this material energy, and he is meant for destruction. Material energy is under the control of the Siva roop of Krishna. Therefore he is called Father. He is called Father, and the material energy is called Mother. Father and Mother, Durga. Maya Sangha Vikari Rudra Bhinna Bhinna Roop Jeev Tattva Hoy Nahe Krishna Sarup. And because he has connection with this illusory energy, therefore he is not exactly God. God has nothing to do with this material energy, illusory energy. He is never illusion. But Shiva, Lord Shiva, he has connection with Durga, the material energy. Therefore, his position is between the living entity and Krishna. Now, Lord Chaitanya is quoting one verse from Brahma Samhita about the real position of Siva. দুগ্ধ জানে অম্ল যোগে দধি রূপ ধরে দুগ্ধান্তর বস্তু নয় দুগ্ধ হইতে নারে. A very nice example. Just like if you mix up with milk something sour and it turns into sugar, a curd. Similarly, the difference between Shiva and Lord Krishna is like that. He is Krishna, but because he is mixed up with this material energy, therefore he is something like that jugar. The jugar, the constitutional position of jugar is nothing but milk, but it cannot become milk. Again, once turned into jugar, there is no possibility of turning into milk. Neither you can derive the benefit of milk from jugar. Jugar is used for some purpose, milk is used for some other purpose. Similarly, those who are worshippers of Siva, they cannot derive the same benefit as the persons who are in Krishna consciousness. Just like you cannot derive the same benefit by drinking, by taking sugar. If you require milk, if I supply you sugar, it will be another, I will say, disturbance. Similarly, the distinction is given here, and he is quoting from Brahma Samhita, the most authoritative literature in this connection. Hirang jatha dadhi vikara vishesha sanjuga sanjayate natu tatah pritavasti hit. Shiva is not different from Krishna, but it is added with this material energy. Therefore, Shiva has turned into Juga. Just sammutamapi tatha samupaiti karyad govindamadi purusam tamaham bhaja. But somebody is required for distraction. So that distraction part is taken by Shiva, and he is in charge of these tamagun. Shiva Maya Shakti Sangi Tamagunavesh Mayatito Gunatid Vishnu Paramesh. Therefore, Vishnu and Shiva, the difference is that Vishnu is never in touch of this illusory energy or material energy, but Shiva is in intimate touch with the material energy. That is the difference between Shiva and Vishnu. Shiva Shakti Yukta Shasat Linga Gunasambritaha Vaikārikastaijasasya Tamastriti Ahantidha Hari nirguna sakshat purusha prakriti para. Now Hari, Vishnu, is beyond this material world. That is accepted by Sankaracharya. Narayana para abhaktyat, Narayana Hari. Although Sankaracharya is impersonalist, but he has accepted Narayana Hari, the Supreme Lord, as beyond this material infection. Narayana Paraham Bhaktyat. And he has also agreed to accept Krishna. Sa Bhagavan Sayam Krishna. That Supreme Personality of Godhead is Krishna. Is accepted by Sankaracharya. Those who are reading the commentary by Sankaracharya on the Bhagavad Gita, he will find the beginning of the Narayana Para. So it is also confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam that Parihi nirguna sasa. Hari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is beyond the touch of these material qualities. Therefore his body is Satchidananda Vigraha. His body is not made of this triguna. However, this material body is made of these three gunas. Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. Those who have got this body from the more some goodness, they are called Brahmins, or the most intelligent persons. And those who have got their body from the modes of passion, they are called Kshatriyas. They are They have got creative initiation, and those who are mixed, they are called Vaishyas or the mercantile community, and those who have got purely body from modes of ignorance, they are called Sudras. Mhm. So, but Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality Godhead, is beyond this. He is transcendental. Hari He Nirguna Sakshat Purusa Prakite Para. Prakite Para means Prakriti means nature, this material nature. He is beyond this material nature. Prakite Para. Sasarva Guna Upadrastya Tang Bhajan Nirguno Bhavet. The advantage is that if you want to get release from the infection of these three gunas, three qualities, then you have to render devotional service to the Lord. That is Krishna consciousness. Now, nirguna bhava. Nirgun, when there is a mention of nirgun does not mean quality less. Nirgun means without these contaminous three qualities of material nature. There are transcendental qualities. Those transcendental qualities, you have got the least 26 qualities of the devotee. Those are transcendental qualities. Those transcendental qualities are in God as well as in the living entity. But when the living entity comes in contact with material nature, those transcendental qualities are covered by the material qualities. So they are not manifested. But as soon as one becomes Krishna conscious, those transcendental qualities automatically develop. Because they are already there. It is stated, what is that? The idea is that these qualities are already there. Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti Saddha Gavna. These qualities are not acquired. The transcendental qualities are not acquired. Rather, these material qualities are acquired. But transcendental qualities are there in minute particles. As the transcendental qualities are there in God, similarly, transcendental qualities are in living entities also. But when they are covered by these material qualities, so the material qualities which we exhibit in the material world, that is acquired. But transcendental qualities are not acquired. So, Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti Saddha Kavna, they are not acquired. Savanadi Shuddha Jitte Karo Udar. Those transcendental qualities again revive themselves by this process. Savanadi Shuddha Chitte. As you purify your heart by this process of hearing transcendental messages from Godhead, as your heart becomes purified, those transcendental qualities automatically develop. And when fully developed, it is called nirguna, without any material qualities. That nirguna states can be obtained, can be achieved in touch with the nirguna Krishna. Therefore it is stated, Sa sarvadik upadrastya tang bhajan. Bhajan means by rendering devotional service to Him, that's Supreme Lord, you get revived your transcendental qualities. And when you revive your transcendental qualities, that means you are liberated, you are happy, you are transferred to the spiritual world. Thank you. Any question?